Hold on. Let it cook for a second. Let it marinate. Let it marinate for a second. Make sure that we're live and stuff before I do the big clap. You gotta like this is a piece of chicken. You have to let it marinate. Hello and welcome to the Post Class Podcast, the only podcast for a bunch of teenagers pretend to know more than the people who get paid to do this. I, as always, is your host Malachi Peters, and I, as always, am joined by Tyrone.
Yo,
And with the new setup, new setup, new us, all of that good stuff, we decided to do top 10 NFL quarterbacks, go back to our roots, where we started and all that good stuff. But before we get started, as always, TJ, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Getting ready for college, type shit, bro. Like, how about you, man?
Same thing over here, thinking about how the setup's gonna look when it's on my MacBook in college and stuff, just, be getting ready for the season, all that good stuff, just enjoying my last bit of summer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we're about to get copyrighted, probably. They hate us over here. Um, it's fine. We're not monetized. Today we're gonna do our top 10 NFL quarterbacks, as I stated earlier. How was this list for you? How difficult was it?
It was not difficult at all.
I'm not gonna lie.
People, people are gonna have some arguments, but at the end of the day, it's the most top tier list.
I'm not gonna lie. I switched my 10 spot right before we got started.
Oh, it's not that 10 spot no more.
Hmm?
It's not that same person no more.
He moved up my list. He moved up my list a lot, actually. He's very high on
Mm-hmm.
my list.
You want to start us off?
Well, yeah, let me start you off with some honorable mentions. If we're doing it based off this past season, Sam Darnold didn't make my list. He just shat the bucket. Dak Prescott
Yeah.
did not make my list.
Time real quick. I'm starting in the review. Based off of stats of last season, let's make that clear. Stats off of last season, all right? How they played last year. All right, continue.
Um, Dak Prescott did not make my top 10 list. He didn't make it. Kyler Murray did not make my list. And my last honorable mention goes to Matthew Stafford.
Okay. Well, I had Dak Prescott, Kyler. Sam Donald was a system quarterback. Justin Jefferson made him good. And yeah, we pretty much had the same honorable mentions. It was pretty obvious. Well,
No.
besides Matt Stafford, I wouldn't put Matt Stafford at an honorable mention.
Well, we're about to see how ridiculous it gets up in here. At
All
my
right.
number 10 spot. Don't kill me, please. I'm begging you. Don't sacrifice me. At my number 10 spot, I have Jordan Love.
Okay, that's fine, actually. I'm actually fine with that.
I think he's a great quarterback. We saw what happens with the team without him. He's in an amazing system, amazing player. I just think that he's one of them ones. He's honestly one of them ones, and I can't wait. He's gonna move up this list next year. He just needs to stay healthy and actually have some receivers to throw it to. But yeah, my number 10 goes to Jordan Love, above Matthew Stafford.
At number 10, I have. Wait, what did I have? I had Jared Goff. Don't kill me. I like Jared Goff, but at the same time, he got every bit of a system around him. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't hate the guy, don't like him, but it's like when you're just throwing it about 2 yards or like a jet pass, and then they do the rest of the play. It's like ain't too much I can say about Jared Goff, but he done been part of turning the team around. So that's all I got to say.
Jared, we'll talk about Jared Goff later. I think differently, but
Hmm.
at my number 9 spot, this is where I have Justin Herbert.
Okay. I had Justin Herbert as 9 as well.
I just think he's great talent. Hasn't been able to put the pieces together. When he does, we'll be
Hmm.
talking about him much higher on this list. But if he doesn't, then we're just gonna keep talking about how he has the arm talent, he has the system. Like we're just waiting for him to have somebody to throw the ball to, and yeah, waiting for him to
The
have a great
Chargers
best.
dog. Y'all mess up letting Mike Williams go in the first place, making him mediocre after that, with the Jets messing up his injury, making that man having to retire now. Mike Williams was a dog, man. That was Herbert's go-to guy. Well, him and Keenan Allen, but now all Herbert has is Quentin Johnson, man. Like,
They need some receivers in bad, bad, bad.
I mean, Lad McConkey, he had a great rookie year. He gonna do better this year.
At my number 8 spot, oh, we're gonna disagree. This is why I have Jaden Daniels.
Well, just because he played like it was only his rookie year last year, so you can only put him but so high.
Basically, I can only but put him but so high. People couldn't figure him out. They didn't have time to figure him out. Like
Right.
he's an amazing quarterback, and I think if he has a similar season to what he had last year, then we talk about him top five. But I think like the rookies are unpredictable. He was very carried by the system around him. Like they very well hit his strengths very well, and I feel like if this was oh did he freeze? I think he did. If this was a different year, I think that we like talk about him in a different light. And TJ froze. Uh, yeah, I just think that. Oh no, I froze. Nope, TJ just froze. Oh, welcome back. There we go.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
All right, we still have quick intermission, quick intermission.
Technical difficulties happen sometimes.
Hey, but we'll cut it out. Flight type of editing.
Exactly. You know, the cameras weren't on.
Right, right, right.
Go ahead with no, your number 8.
Who was your number 8 again? Jenna Daniels. At my number 8, the man's been doubted, but I got Baker Mayfield, man. You can't count the man out. I'm glad Tampa. He just needed a restart, having his own team. It. He's gonna give it his all every day, every night, every game. I mean, with him, with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and now Emeka Abuka, Baker Mayfield's just having the time of his life in Tampa, man.
We're gonna
But
talk
like,
about him
cause you
more
can never.
later. Trust.
I
At my number
number
7,
7.
this is what I have Jericho.
Okay, okay.
We already talked about him. Beautiful quarterback. He's in a great system. I just think he has that system only works because he has mastered the pocket quarterback. He is basic. He's make everything works. Every trick, every throw. He very rarely throws bad passes. If his defense was a crumpled piece of paper at the end of the season, I think that they make it and possibly win that Super Bowl. And I can't wait to see what they do this season. This is probably one of the last seasons of Derek Goff that we're gonna have, and I just can't wait to see what they come up with this year. But yeah, I just think that he has mastered being a pocket system quarterback in the current
At
NFL.
number, my fault.
My fault.
You get. All right, at number 7, this is where I got Matthew Stafford, man. Like, come on, y'all. Everybody keep trying to diss my boy Matthew Stafford. Obviously, I know he been on the Lions way too long, but like you can't diss him. He got his ring, and he always gonna give you the on. He gonna give you the yards. My man's a dog. Got Puka. I mean, Devontae's on the downside, but my boy Matthew Stafford is a dog. He is him, my boy.
Putting
That's all I
Matthews
gotta say about
putting Matthew Stafford this high is not ridiculous, Roxy.
it.
Putting Matthew Stafford this high isn't crazy to you.
No,
Where's Love on your list?
you put Jaden Daniels at 8, my boy.
I just think next year he's gonna have a much harder time because of teams actually
Well,
getting to study film.
sophomore slump.
Not even sophomore slump, just like not being unpredictable. Being unpredictable was his biggest hope. He's predictable now. We can figure out what he's gonna do. Sorry, got notification. Um, at my number six, this is number six. This is what I have. This is six or five.
6.
This is why I have Baker. We already talked about him. We love Baker over here. A beautiful arm talent, has some of the best receivers to throw to. He could make it deep if the NFL was absolutely stacked.
I'm actually surprised you put him up there. Actually, I'm actually surprised.
Who's your number six?
At my number 6, y'all gonna tash me, but I got reason to back it out. Cause honestly, he was my 10 spot, but I couldn't disrespect him that bad. Jalen Hurts. I don't care. I don't care the man won a Super Bowl. I don't care he put belt to ass to the Chiefs, which I'm thankful. But, but, this boy has AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and it's like he barely throws for over 200. Sometimes only getting 100 yards passing once the fourth quarter starts. And you want to talk about him being a dual threat, but then when you look at all the rushing touchdowns, majority of them, just him getting pushed in, like anybody could do that. And like, shoot, I wish I could get paid whatever he getting paid, like what, 50 mil to do that and be considered top quarterback. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, speaking of him, he's my number five. And I have a different take on it because some people are gonna say, "Oh, he should be at 10. Oh, he should." There, name one thing that you ask Jalen Hurts to do that he doesn't do. You ask him to put the ball downfield, he could put the ball downfield. You ask him to play smart football, he could play smart football. His running football isn't that bad outside of the tush push. If you still discount tush push, RT is still a very solid rusher. It's not like he's a bad rusher at all. He is
Mm-mm.
the epitome of what do I do and I do it. And I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think that there's one thing that you ask Jalen Hurts to do that he cannot complete in a football sense. You're
Right.
sorry, I'm responding to a comment. You're but I just think that that is the epitome of what you look for in a player. Like if you needed a quarterback for your team
Mm.
tomorrow, Jalen Hurts
All right.
might
At
be
number.
the most fucking playable player. But that's just me.
All right. So this is 5, right?
Mm-hmm. So while we wait for TJ to come back with his number five, I'm gonna sprint through my list one more time. Um, at my number 10, I had Jordan Love. At number 10, I had Jordan Love. Nine, I had Herbert. Six, I had Daniels. Seven, I had Daniels. Six, I had Jericho. Five, I had Baker Mayfield. Uh, is he there?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. We had to take a little bathroom break, but everything is okay, guys. So I'm glad you enjoyed Malachi's little 30-second intermission commercial. But at my number 5, this is where I have Jaden Daniels.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect
Like, I
it.
mean, like, I obviously understand he only a rookie last year, but I mean, the man balled out. Washington was only projected to win 5 wins and going toe to toe with the top teams, bringing them to the end to the conference championship. Obviously, it wasn't a performance that he usually had, but like he had that team on his back.
Can we talk about how this is exactly how we were talking about CJ Stroud a couple of years ago, and now he's not even in the top 10?
But that's different. I CJ Stroud is CJ Stroud. Will Bernard Stroud come back? Yes. Ohio State legend. But it's just unfortunately CJ's just in a like how the Western Conference in basketball is stacked compared to the Eastern Conference is what the AFC is to the NFC. So he just happens to be stuck in there.
All right, let's fly through this top four because we're gonna have the same four players in a different order. My number four is Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, Mahomes is four. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care he got 3 wins. I don't care he be putting belt to ass to all three of the top three players every year. Mahomes just had slightly of a. I don't care if he went to the Super Bowl. He just doesn't have that like production
He's
like how
playing
other guys.
stupid football, basically. He's playing football the easy way. He refuses to do anything past. His offense isn't explosive. His wasn't as explosive as it was last year. He's coasting. He's doing everything the easy way. And while that's winning games, yeah, it's not gonna get you best football player. It's not gonna get you the best quarterback because you're doing stuff that other quarterbacks can do. You're just doing it better because you have the skill to do it better. But if we really saw Patrick Mahomes at 100% power, then he would be doing different things. But it's okay. TJ Bro's again. His Wi-Fi's poo poo. Anyway, my number three, my absolute number three, and I feel like we're gonna have a lot of arguments about this. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Let's
He
go. Yes, Joe Burrow is three. We might actually have the same. Don't don't mess with me. Don't mess with me with your top players, man.
you're about to fist fight me, but it's okay.
I know it's bugging, but like I don't know if you can still hear me, but yes, Joe Burrow is three. I love Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, he just has no O line, no defense besides Hendrickson.
And no
Pay
running game.
Hendrickson. Pay Henderson. And then no hate to Chase Brown, but I'm not putting my life if I had a bet on Chase Brown. But it's like Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty. Luckily, he got his two duos back. I apologize, guys. Luckily, he got his receivers back. But yeah,
Yeah, he gets his receivers back. They still need defense. They still need basically everything. But it's okay because them three over there make it work. My number two is your number one, and my number one is your number two. Go ahead.
and my number two. I have Lamar Jackson at number two.
Betrayal.
So you really thought I would put Lamar at number two? You know damn well I would not put Lamar at two under Josh Allen, bro. You can't go wrong with either one at one or two. Let's be honest, right?
Well, we just have it flipped. I have Lamar at two, and I have Josh at one.
Yeah,
Josh
obviously,
is
if you say you have Josh or Lamar, I won't be mad at you. But respectfully, y'all can't say that. Y'all can't say that game was Lamar's fault. Obviously, he didn't perform up to par. But with Andrews not only having that fumble early in the fourth, and dropping the easiest 2 point, bro. With Batman also running the wrong route, and Lamar getting sacked by someone who died twice. Quote, if you know, you know, you remember that quote very well. But yeah, Lamar is just overall better player than Josh, man. It's just a little bit smaller than him. Just does everything better.
I
Just got
slightly
more aura.
disagree. I think that they're both great players. I think Josh had an amazing last season. There is no Bills offense without Josh Allen. I think that there is slightly more of a Ravens offense without. I think that you could have a Ravens offense without Lamar Jackson. It wouldn't be a good one, but I think that their running back room could definitely save them. I think that literally anytime that Josh Allen was not on the field, that team was basically unplayable offensively. I think that his arm talent,
Hey,
his leg talent, everything that he put together last season was beautiful, and that's it. I think that he was just the best player in the world last year, as the MVP showed.
Because as y'all know, when Derrick Henry really had to carry the Titans, man, my boy threw for 5 touchdowns that last season before he came to Baltimore, man. Like, bro was really him. I don't know why we didn't have him throw much this year, but or throw at all. But hey, man, he spends $250,000 on his body for a reason, and it's really gonna show this year too.
Anyway, that's it from the post class podcast. TJ, do your shout out. You know they can't see you.
I know. But first off, shout out to the big man above us. Can't do nothing without him. And second off, I want to shout out I want to shout out Drewski, man. I he liked my comment on TikTok, man, and I really appreciated that by him. So yeah, shout out Drewski, man.
Of course, we shout out God first. This is a God first podcast. Last time I shout out Aaron. This time I shout out Alex. Big A.
And we love Alex, man.
That's my bestie right there. Toy, we went to go see the Tyler concert yesterday. It was dope. Shout out Tyler the Creator. Listen to his new
And
album when it
hot
drops.
take real quick. Hot take real quick. I'm about to get flamed for this. I just don't like Tyler. I just can't get into the man, bro. I'm gonna keep it above.
That's TJ muted. Because I refuse to listen to that BS. Tyler the Creator is one of the go to our generation. One of the best producers, one of the best artists. We love Tyler the Creator. Oh, we can see TJ again. He's shaking his head. One of the best artists, one of the best producers. Literally dropped a banger of a last album with
Yes,
literally 5 hit songs on it. That's one of my goats. Let's go, Tyler. Um,
little baby better.
I'll punch you in your mouth. As always,
No, anybody better than Tyler.
mute. As always, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.